So Anderson Cooper on CNN was talking to Representative Raul Labrador about his alternate reality, and Cooper challenged him on that. Let's watch.
Why not just bring this up for a clean vote?
So according to you, the only election that mattered was the election of Obama. It doesn't matter that the House of Representatives in 2010 and 2012 actually won both times.
Okay, so basically your argument is you're nullifying two presidential elections and you're nullifying the vote of Congress because you don't like it, and I get that, and in your district this plays well.
But your argument is that the election of the House of Representatives doesn't matter. The American people.
No, the vote. My argument is the vote of the House of Representatives and the vote of the Senate does matter, and this is a law, and the Supreme Court has backed up this law. So at a certain point, why not just bring this to a vote? Why not just bring this to a vote in the House right now?
You know, we could bring it to a vote and it would lose.
Two important things there. First of all, Labrador says if we brought it to a vote, it would lose. That's not true. There are enough Republicans who've already said on the record that if it came to a vote, John Boehner in the House is literally preventing that vote. If it came to a vote, if Boehner said, here's a clean resolution, not tying this to Obamacare or anything else, or normal, ordinary course of business, we're going to vote on it like we always would to continue running the government, it would pass. There are enough Republicans who would vote with the Democrats that they would have a majority in the House. Now, Labrador knows that. That's why he doesn't want to vote on it, right? That's why he's lying on TV there. Second of all, his point is, oh, well, we won the elections on the House. Okay, so we get to do whatever we want. No. You're a part of the government. The Democrats have the Senate and the White House. They're 2/3 of the government. But forget the percentages. They're a part, you're a part. You work together. You don't come in and say, oh, that law that was already passed, I don't like it, and so I'm going to defund it, and if you don't give me what I want, I'm going to kill all the hostages. I'm going to shut the whole government down, and I'm going to violate the debt ceiling, and I'm going to just basically cause global economic, perhaps collapse, right? But certainly a disaster, right? And he says, but I'm the House. And Anderson Cooper says something very right there. He said, but the House already voted on the Affordable Care Act, and they voted yes. And the Senate voted yes. The president signed it. That happened. And then you guys voted over 40 times to kill it. And you never won those votes. You never won the votes. You didn't get it past the Senate when you got it in the House. So now to say, well, I didn't win any of those votes, and Affordable Care Act passed through the House and the Senate originally, well, I don't care. I don't care about anything. I'm going to just hold my breath, and I'm going to shut everything down until I get my way because I'm an unreasonable Republican. Well, of course Cooper should call you out on that, and I'm glad he is, and it continues.
It's something that they have no evidence that there's anybody willing to vote for this bill.
Well, why not see? Why not bring it up and see?
But why should we? Why should we actually vote?
That's how things work.
That
Your
is
job
not
is to
how
vote on
work.
things.
So when Nancy Pelosi was the Speaker of the House, you asked her to actually vote for things that the Republican Party wanted. You never asked. Nobody in the media ever asked Nancy Pelosi to pass the prerogatives of the Republican Party. Not once did that happen during the 4 years.
I don't have a stake in this. I'm not voting
well,
on.
You seem to.
No, this is the way it works in journalism. When you're not on Fox News, you get contentious interviews. When you're not on MSNBC and a liberal, you get contentious interviews.
Actually,
my job
is
to ask you questions that are different than you think.
No, I like that cheap shot on MSNBC and Fox News. That was fun. All right, you go get him, Anderson. So, look, I often criticize CNN, but here they're doing the right thing. I don't know if they got a memo. Hey, you know what? It turns out people of the United States of America despise their Congress. Has about a 9% approval rating. Hey, if you want to do a popular show, you might want to point out that they're not honorable gentlemen debating honest issues, and they don't have an honest ideology. They're sellouts. They're, hypocrites. You might want to challenge them, okay? And so apparently CNN got that memo. Great. So finally, Soledad O'Brien used to do it in the morning, and then, of course, she got replaced. So now apparently they're like, oops, yeah, that was working and this is not working. So let's let Anderson Cooper go. And I'm glad they did because he did a great job with them there. Okay, you don't get a free pass. When you talk to the media is supposed to challenge you. Hey, why aren't you doing what every Congress has done? You do a continuing resolution, you lift the debt ceiling. If you want to have a debate over the Affordable Care Act, you have that debate, which they did, and you lost. If you want to have a debate about spending, by all means, have at it, Hoss, that you do that every year. And you should. That's the whole point of Congress. But you don't shut the government down because you didn't like the laws they passed in the past. Oh, no, those guys passed that law. I don't like that law. I wasn't here, so I'm going to shut everything down. By all means, Anderson Cooper, go forward. Do much more of that.